Custom, OGT here. That's OGL over there. I'm OGT. And we got a Gary Goodman special here. Channel member, friend, Hank Jr. guy.
Yeah, Gary has taught us a lot, no doubt. He's a music scholar in his own right. So always look forward to his requests, and I think he enjoys throwing us the occasional curveball, which he most certainly did with this request.
Well,
Never heard of
song.
Never heard of Bobby Bear before. Decided to look him up. I'm sorry, go ahead. Yeah, bring this up. So he's quite a fascinating fellow. So he started as a songwriter in the 50s. Couldn't sell his songs. He got a recording contract in the 60s, I think. 60s and 70s were definitely his heyday. So we're going to be reacting to a song called The Great American Saturday Night. The interesting thing about this song is it comes from an album of the same name, which was sort of like a concept album centered around the theme of Saturday Night in America, which is broad. All the lyrics were written by a guy named Shel Silverstein. He's a children's poet. He's an illustrator. He's a songwriter. He's done a lot. But
like a barstool sermon or a satirical letter from Main Street, USA. Okay.
Yeah, it's this album was completed in 1978. It was the last album for his current record label, and he was getting an offer from Columbia, I think. And he told him, he's like, "Hey, I got this other record deal." And like, well, if you go there, this album will never see the light of day. So he got mad about that. He went to the other company, and let me think. So 78 and 2020, that would be what, 40?
I think it tells it on here.
It's like at least 4 decades before this album finally saw the light of day. So it's
paints a picture of small town America where the weekend is both a celebration and a release of valve. Bear acts more like a narrator than a singer. His delivery is talk sung, casual, intimate. Shel Silverstein's lyrics come alive through Bear's dry voice. Entry lines and wink, get a punch, or gut punch. What does the song tell us about American culture in the 70s? How much it still rings true? The line between satire and sincerity. Yeah. Hope for you viewers.
Yes, Bear's an interesting guy. He also wrote like a song called Redneck Hippie Romance, Drop Kick Me Jesus to the Goalposts of Life. I'm not making that song title up. So yeah, Gary, we're interested.
All right.
Let's
Hold on.
Well, all right. Welcome to the Great American Saturday Night. The moment you've been itching for, switching for, hopefully, breathlessly anticipating for all week long. This is the big night. The night of sweet wine and soft music, where friends will greet each other, lovers will find each other, and all your Monday to Friday dreams will come true. It's a great American Saturday night. Drink a little more till the world looks better to you. Anybody here wanna fuck or fight? It's a great American Saturday night. Great American Saturday night. work all week at a job you hate. Now the weekend's here and you just can't wait. 'Cause the mirror tells you it's getting late, and you ain't getting younger, you know. So get your clothes out of the cleaners and blow dry your hair. Spray deodorant everywhere. The face don't smile like you really don't care. And then get ready to go. On a great American Saturday night, drink a little more till the world looks better to you. Anybody here wanna fuck or fight? It's a great American Saturday night. Great American Saturday night.
All right, that's enough to chew on there. What are your thoughts, Danny?
Time to fucking fight, man. I mean, I grew up, well, sort of, but my uncles would always go to the bar. Yeah, man, they end up coming home happy, and some fucker, they get in a fight. So, we went and picked them up from both situations. So it is true to life country, and or just not necessarily to be country, but yeah, I mean it's Great American Saturday Night. You never know. I mean, because in the older days, everybody didn't have to worry about getting stabbed or shot. I mean, you could, but probably more people had guns on them and knives back then. But people also had more morals, I think. It was less, and that may come from it, people are may not be morals. It may just be morals have something to do with it. I mean, some people are just more defensive. Because they know people are, I don't know if they were crazier. People were actually crazier back then because they would run into a bar fight with a knife when everybody's got guns, if you know what I mean. Whereas people, I don't think nowadays do that too much. I think, I think people would rather just shoot you than fight you. But I didn't enjoy fighting either. I mean, they're okay to talk about and fun if you want, or exhilarating while they happen, but they weren't fun.
Yes.
Anyway, that's what
getting punched in the face is not fun. So musically, it's really catchy, very catchy. There's just something very likable and engaging about his voice. Nothing, no technical flash whatsoever. Nothing over the top. Just set pretty low. And he's focused on storytelling. And this would seem like, your uncle halfway between sobriety and drunk getting up on stage and singing a song. I love the crowd engagement. Like he did a really good job getting them involved from the start. There were some nice little piano runs there that I really enjoyed. Yeah. And I think style. Yeah.
And some drums there at one time.
It's sort of like I remember a time when essentially the entire world went to sleep past 11 or 12, or at least 90% of it. Like now, there's a big third shift culture. At least there was before COVID kind of took that. I think back in the day, most people, you worked the weekdays and you were off the weekend. Nowadays, a lot of people, their weekend is on the weekdays. Like my weekend, usually Monday and Tuesday. I'm one of the few people that can say, thank God it's Monday. But so it does take you back to a simpler time. When you work, you build up all of that, anxiousness or frustration or whatever. And then weekend comes, it's time to have fun, forget all of that, release all that frustration. Good times.
Yeah, I know it's a long break here, but also there was a time when a lot of people, men, I guess, in general, would work 40 hours and not touch no alcohol or do nothing wrong all week, but then all weekend lay drunk and do cocaine. But function fine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
And either have a great weekend or a get a big fight and go to work with a black eye. Do it again.
Some of us have a great weekend that their friends would have to tell them about because they forgot it. All right, let's get back to it.
First you say hi, then you say my. Do you come here often? Well, neither do I. And hey, my place is right close by, and I really like to be your friend. Then you wake up Sunday, it's a cold gray day. You almost got lucky, but it slipped away. But Saturday's only 6 days away, and you can start trying again.
Oh!
On a great American Saturday night, drinking a little more till the world looks better to you. Anybody here want to fuck or fight? It's a great American Saturday night. Great American Saturday night. It's a great American Saturday night. Yeah. The world looks better to you. Anybody here want to fuck or fight? It's a great American Saturday night. Great American Saturday night. All right. Thank you. Woo! Saturday night at home.
All right, so I've got the perfect who I think is a mixture of Neil Diamond and Merle Haggard.
That's perfect.
Neil Diamond and Merle Haggard. He is in between them somewhere.
Yeah. So like the real life aspects of Merle Haggard and the sort of the Vegas showmanship of Neil Diamond. Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of, man. Like the cowboy immigrant.
Yeah. I will say, again, musically, nothing over the top, but that drummer was putting some work in. He was definitely the engine propelling that song. I just like how, and how, like, this album has me interested now because like this song was almost like a ritual celebration of the mundane. Like it's ordinary things. It's celebrating the ordinary things that happen during the week to prepare you for this one day where you're going to cut loose. And part of that involves, going and singing along with this guy who's leading everyone in song and just singing about, working all week and just wanting to uncork on the weekends. I love that. I love just a way to celebrate normal life in song. Yeah.
I mean, like the way you said it is truly ritualistic. If you go back, Saturday is named after Saturn.
Yep.
Which was a big deal, like for the Illuminati and lots of people. So, Saturn's Day or Saturday's Day is the day of party, Lord of the Rings, all that shit. So, yeah, makes sense. I think it's really good. It's I don't know, it's kind of indescribable, really. It could have been made in the 70s or the 2010s. That's what I was trying to get out. It does sound like a timeless type song.
Very much so.
In the opposite meaning of timeless. I don't mean like you'll forget it soon. I just mean it could have fit in then or now.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me if it was old or new. Yeah.
Yeah. So Gary, you've done it again. This is it's one of those things where like it definitely works more on feels than anything. It's not one you can pull apart musically and go into every nuance, but lyrically it's got a lot of sort of more depth than you would think on the surface, and musically it's just it makes you feel good. It's catchy. It makes you bop your head. Like if I was in there, I would sing along, and I don't sing in public.
What is the Neil Diamond song? It's kind of similar, ain't it? Something about America and
I know what you're talking about.
Partying on the weekend or something. I don't know. I don't remember what it is, but yeah, it's that video reminds me of how he dressed there, kind of. Or
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, let us know in the comments if you know.
Yeah. If you get a chance, guys, look up Shel Silverstein. He's done a lot of stuff. Yeah, a very interesting character. So, but yeah, and Bobby Bear himself, worked with Johnny Cash, Chris Christopherson, Willie Nelson, guys like that. So yeah, 2 thumbs up, love it.
And
And
Hank Jr. said, I got friends from legendary Saturday nights. And
yeah,
those friends, they'll fight.
or the other one.
Yeah.
Well, guys, have fun on the weekends. Take care of yourselves so you can take care of others. Music is your best support group. Listen to it frequently, or go to a local bar and sing out. Sing at the top of your lungs.
Love is real. Sometimes it turns into a singer.
I'm going to write that down. It's the next custom OG t-shirt.
Much love, everybody.
Thank you.